Guys, I'm in the red. It's fucking turning red. When I start this by saying that I have put this off for a very long time, I don't mean that in the slightest at all. I could have done this in the summer. I could have done this last week. I could have done this the week before. I could have done this 3 hours ago, and I keep pushing it off. I don't know what it is about seeing clips from this specific movie. There has been nothing else that can really ignite such a instant fear within me when I see even a glimpse of the monster from this movie, which is a clown. Not even Pennywise has done that to me, even in his most disgusting form. Not even the Barbarian. I've watched a lot of horror movies now. I'm a different person than I was when I was 16. Today's video is going to be as simple as that. The girl who's scared of everything watches Terrifier, so you don't have to, because I know there's probably a lot of people that want to watch this fucking movie but do not want to watch it alone, so I'll just watch it for you. I'll just do that. I'll be here alone with Juno, who I don't know if Juno will be the biggest help to me right now. Juno. I don't know if Juno is going to be the biggest help to me today and be that all comforting to me as I watch this alone. But we can only hope that we have a restful sleep tonight. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is the largest online learning community made for creatives by creatives. This means they have a wide variety of different classes that you can choose from, ranging from illustration, photography, animation, to things like productivity and entrepreneurship, and so much more. Skillshare classes are taught by industry experts, so they can share their tools, techniques, and personal journey on the thing that you want to learn about. And it does not matter if you're a beginner or a pro, there's always something more to learn, so you can actually go from beginner to pro by taking Skillshare classes. With fall here, for me, I've always believed that fall is the season of productivity. So the weather cools, kids go back to school, and you really hunker down at work and try to finish off the year strong. And to do that, I believe that I would need to improve my productivity skills, and with Skillshare, I plan to improve on that with some of their productivity classes that are going to help me improve my overall productivity and my work output during this last quarter of the year. This specific lesson plan is a productivity for creators, system, organization, and more. This is a lesson plan that I've been taking to help with my productivity as a creator. It has lessons on how to stay consistent, how to deal with failure, and how to never run out of ideas, which as someone that kind of learned everything on my own, it's really nice to have a structured lesson plans on tips and tricks that I wouldn't have thought of on my own, being as I was all self-taught when I first started. Skillshare classes have a learn by doing approach. This means that you're going to have a task or a project to do at the end of the classes that you take, and you will share within the community and receive feedback on the project that you just made. So you're not just watching videos and hoping that you learn what happens, you're actually going to be doing stuff. Skillshare has an on-demand and stackable lessons plan, so this means that you can go at your own pace and you don't have to feel rushed by any other pace that's going on. It's so personalized to you that you are able to learn everything that you need to learn in your own time. So try something new and learn something new with Skillshare. The first 500 people to use my link, which will be at the top of the description box, will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. So get started today and try something, learn something. Be mindful. And thank you Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. I was going to use my Apple Watch to track my heart rate while I film this, but my Apple Watch is not charged. So luckily, about a year ago, I had an idea, before I had an Apple Watch, to track my heart rate while I watched horror movies, and I still have that device. So we're going to be tracking my heart rate while I am watching Terrifier. My heart rate is 128/75. And if you want to see the uncensored commentary version of this video, you guys can go subscribe to my Patreon for $5 a month, where you guys can get early access, no ads, and uncensored content from my channel. By uncensored, I don't mean you're gonna see a boobie or something. You're just gonna not have to see the censored gore that I have to put on YouTube because of the guidelines of YouTube. We're 18. That gives us about exactly an hour until my boyfriend is here, so I do not have to be alone after I watch this stupid fucking shit.
Smoking, alcohol use, sexual content, violence, frightening scenes, foul language, and nudity.
I don't know any of the lore behind this. I don't know when it came out. I don't know the actors. I don't know, like, I don't know shit because I don't want to. I honestly don't want to know more about this.
If you're just tuning in, I'm sitting here live with the sole survivor of the Miles County Massacre, which occurred exactly 1 year ago today.
That literally looks like Stephanie Meyer, so nothing scares me more than a tiny TV.
Would you like to share that with us? I wish I was dead.
They could have made it look a little bit more realistic.
There's a lot of controversy surrounding his supposed death.
The biggest shoes ever. I don't want to see his face. I like don't want to see his face. And I think there's also something to be noted about, like, Pennywise is scary, but Pennywise is also like somewhat supernatural, and I think that in a sense makes it a little less scary. Whereas this is kind of like more realistic. And that's why it scares me. Like, a lot of people, when I talked about Longlegs, they were like, Longlegs literally isn't scary at all. But the realistic part of Longlegs, of someone just wanting to do that, scares me so much. The color in this film, might I say, is just like so funny. Like, and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm actually really confused. Oh my god, why would she do that?
Babe, do me a favor. If I ever look like that, promise me you'll put me out of my misery. You think I'm kidding? I'll do it myself.
I have a little more self-respect than that.
If you only had a brain.
Guys, like, I know nothing's happening, but oh my god, why is the clown there? Why is the clown there? Clowns don't eat. I need to know what he looks like in real life. Okay, he looks like a normal person. He does look like a normal person. Like, he doesn't look scary at all. Like, oh my god, he's so fucking scary. I mean, he looks like a normal person, but he does look like someone that would be like, yes, I'll play the scary killer clown. Like, in the same way that Bill Skarsgård is a very, like, I would say he's conventionally attractive, and he's like a pretty handsome looking dude, but like, you can tell there's a weirdness behind his eyes where it's like, of course you're gonna play the child killing clown. Like, of course. And I get the same vibes from this guy where it's like, no, yeah, like, you do look like you would love playing this role. Ew, what? That's like fucking disgusting. It's like, does he eat people? Is that why his teeth are red? Ew, I hate it, I hate it. And I know that motherfucking actor, like, it totally makes sense that he's this fucking character.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. This fucking clown keeps staring at me.
What can I get for you, buddy?
I'm scared, I'm fucking scared.
Hey.
I'm fucking scared.
Hello?
Oh my god!
Can you hear me in there?
Oh my god, I'm really scared because it's like, I don't like it when I feel like they're gonna do something in public. Like, that really terrifies me. Terrified. I think we're gonna have a lot of puns in here. He left his bag of shit. There's nothing worse than a mime.
What are you doing?
Ew, it's like the mouth is just so off-putting. It's like, brush your teeth. Ew, I don't like it, and I don't like the absurdity of his big shoes.
Yes.
You two okay?
Pause.
Oh, he's not really.
Pause. I can't. Heart rate check. Me doing a heart rate check so I don't have to fucking watch this stupid fucking movie. Because I'm scared. I am scared, and I'm not just saying that to be funny. It's just like, when every single shot is that close, I just fear something bad will happen. Like, what's gonna happen to this pizza guy? We've longed on his face for a little too long. 126/80. Guys, so this is not good for my health. I'm like, guys, this is seriously like a detriment to my health. I think I need to stop.
You fucking freak! Get over here! All night!
What has he done? Like, lock the door.
Ramon, grab a mop and some bleach. Are you okay?
What happened in the bathroom?
No joke. This is disgusting.
What is he doing?
Piss and
Ew.
shit. At 1 o'clock in the piss and shit. At 1 o'clock in the morning.
Ew. What are those? Are those organs?
Dawn and I are sort of stranded right now. She has a flat tire and no spare, and I was kind of hoping you could pick us up.
What are they doing that they're in this like desolate town that has nothing going on? If it's, I'm assuming Halloween, I would assume there's more stuff happening.
I'm fine. Why?
Keep looking over your shoulder.
Just thinking.
Too much of the window. We're seeing too much of the window for there to be a perfectly framed jump scare of a certain fucking clown.
Oh, you really think someone slashed my tires?
Did you check what happened to your tire? Because that could be a very good indicator of what happened to the fucking tire. Do you think someone slashed my tire? Maybe if you looked at the tire, you would see a fucking big slash mark in it. How is it on fire? I'm asking the wrong questions. Why is it on fire? Oh my god! He just cut off his fucking fingers!
Hard because it's Halloween.
Oh my god! But technically the second guy didn't do anything, so I don't know why you would kill him. Because all he did was clean up after what you made a mess of. Like, why would you kill him? Just cause he's associated with the pizza joint?
I'm sorry to bother you. Is there a bathroom in there I could use?
All right. Just make it quick, okay?
Thank you.
Guy's even weirder looking than the clown was.
No, she's gonna get killed in this fucking car, and the other girl's gonna escape because she had to go fucking pee.
The police are on the lookout for a tall, thin man wearing a black and white clown costume and carrying a large garbage bag.
That's kind of crazy that they already found them, even though how would they find them? Fuck you. Fuck you. (121/97). What does orange mean? Does that mean it's higher or lower? How did he already catch up to them? How long has this sister taken to get to them? How, like, he decapitated someone, mangled their face, and killed the other person, mangled their face, and walked over there with his fucking big ass bag. I'm confused. I just feel like committing a murder like that takes a lot longer than we like to think it does. Fuck you. Fuck you!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who the hell are you?
This is my daughter, Emily. Say hello to the pretty young lady.
Now you're doing too much. You can't have a scary murdering clown and a crazy lady with a creepy doll. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. DTM. Doing too much. Don't tell me it's the clown. Bitch. Oh my god. How did you fall down? Those were 3 steps. How did you fall down? Quickly explain that. Where's Crazy Lady? This mile jog is killing me. Pick up the pace, motherfucker. Mind you, there's 2 other people in this building. There's the janitor and Crazy Doll Lady. Oh, he's gonna come back down. He's gonna come back down, motherfucker. He's right behind me. Guys, I can't. Just, I can't. It's just not fun to feel like this. Like, it's not fun to be scared like this. Like, I'm just honestly upset. 118/87. I also don't want to be disrespectful if you love these movies. Like, if you love if you love these movies, like, that's your truth, and I fully respect that. I just don't know if I can participate. Oh my god, what the fuck? That also is a very crazy way to showcase a scare within a movie, is to not even show jump scare to the face, but to jump scare her pain that she's just been stabbed. Like, I don't get that. Get his ass, he moves so slow. My prediction is that she will die. My prediction is that she will die and the sister will take like a full like hunt to get this man. Bad. I'm dead. I'm actually so dead bad. Sorry guys, I didn't budget out for this one. I didn't buy I didn't buy the movie. I found it on a streaming platform. Where's the janitor? What was the plan? What was the plan going up to them and rattling them around? Like, they're obviously locked. So what was the plan as to jiggling them around? Just for the funsies? Just for the funsies of it? I just made all that noise for no reason. Oh, he's gonna come out from the side. He's gonna come out from the side and snatch her ass. Oh! The way he doesn't have 2 earbuds in. He doesn't even have both of them in. Honestly, I feel like, in my opinion, I don't think he's moving fast enough for these jump scares. Like, I feel like it should be a little quicker to jolt me, right? Like, I feel like he's almost moving so slow. It's like I can see him entering the frame. It's like, boom! You know? What the fuck? What the fuck is this fuck-ass syringe? That, mind you, looked like it had nothing in it. Ew, he used a dirty syringe. He's a killer. Why wouldn't he? I'm like, why wouldn't he use a clean syringe? He's a literal murderer. He decapitated someone. Why? The question is, if he was using a clean syringe, why would he? Oh my god. And doesn't his like mouth get dry after just like having it constantly open all the time? What the fuck? Body's tea though. Why does she have to have her top off? Oh my god, pause. First of all, why is she naked? Why she doesn't got a top on? Why? Her body is tea though. I will never, ever, no matter what, I'm never gonna take away an actress's like body is tea card. Like, you deserve that, queen. Like, I can never be on camera nude and I applaud you for it. Like, your body is tea and it's serving. But why boob out? Like, she's suspended by her feet, hanging upside down. Not to mention, how the fuck did he get them to this place? I don't remember seeing a vehicle. So how did he get them there? Did he use their vehicle? And how far away is the sister? He was able to sedate the blonde girl, chase the brunette, chase her around for a while until he eventually caught her too, right? And then brought them both back to his lair and they woke up. So how far away is the sister that, where is she? How far away was this college campus? Because first, if my sister is over 30 minutes away, I'm not calling her. Like, I'm calling a cab. Like, I'm calling someone that's in a close vicinity to me. Like, even back in the day, let's just say that, like, I don't know when this came out, but Uber's not a thing. Like, I'm calling someone that's closer. Oh! You guys didn't see it, but they like made some sort of practical effect to show that he was sawing through her fucking torso, through her cuckoo! And they're showing her fucking organs spilling out. He's sawing through her entire naked body. Why did she have to be naked for that? I'm sorry, I'm gonna be that person because why did she have to be naked for that? Sorry, I don't have an issue with nudity in film, but I think that the ways that we are portraying women's bodies in horror film is something that we need to take a big, deep look at, and a really big, deep look at why we portray specifically women's bodies in such ways in horror films. I think it's something to be dissected and to be really brought up, because a lot of people just like saying like, it's a horror movie, they're murderers, like what did you think it was gonna be? There's tons of murders in horror movies that aren't like this. Like, there's tons of murders of men that are not depicted like this. All horror movies depict violence and harm, but the drastic difference in the way that women's bodies are portrayed within horror movies versus males is something to be really, like, if you are a fan of horror, it's something that I really recommend you try to have an open conversation about and looking more into the reasons why, because I think if you just consistently consume media that objectifies and mutates women's bodies in such a way that is not only putting them up on a display to be objectified in sense of nudity, but also harm and violence and gory violence, I think that's something to be really aware of when you're watching it. I'm not saying that there's no place in media for it. That's a really weird thing to say, but I don't want to come off as someone that is trying to censor everything and that there should be laws or like any sort of mass control over it. Like, I understand that art is subjective and there's a lot of different reasons why people do such things, but I think within horror movies, especially gory horror movies, we have to be a bit more aware of what we're consuming and why those scenes are in place, because a lot of the times it is to be shocking and to put something enticing like nudity and then contrasting it with something gory like violence and blood. And that is a very long-winded way to talk about this scene, but as gory as it is, he's sawing someone in half. He cut her from the vagina down to her head. It's so shocking. I think there's more to be said about it because it's a common thing throughout a lot of horror films that I don't particularly like, and I also don't want to watch this fucking clown anymore. And also, how fucking easy is it to saw through someone's body like that? Like, how easy is that? And also, how easy was that chair to break? How fucking old is it that she was able to break the wood? Why are we stabbing his shoulder? You're fucking stupid. I fucking hate her. I hate her more than I hate him. Because you had the opportunity, all of his weapons at your disposal, probably a syringe of whatever he used to sedate you, and you chose to stab him in the shoulder after he just literally cut your best friend's body from coochie to the top of her head. From the bottom of her coochie to the top of her head, he sliced her down, he sawed her down, and you stabbed him in the shoulder. And I'm not saying that he's not stronger and that he could probably overtake her easily. Slit that motherfucker's throat. What are we doing? What are we doing? He just displayed some of the most horrific things ever to a human's eye, and you just stabbed him in the shoulder. Not even the heart, not even the neck, not even the eye. A face stab wound would have been appreciated so much more than whatever the fuck that was. That makes me so upset and angry. My words cannot describe. It makes me more angry than everything I just, like, that is so upsetting. Of course you have a blunt object. Of course you have a blunt object when you could have taken the knife that you fucking stabbed him with. He had literally a toolbox of weapons. An entire toolbox of weapons that you could have chosen from.
Come on, motherfucker!
No, I'm bashing that motherfucker's head in. Bash the motherfucker's head in. Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting?
Get the fuck up!
I'm sorry, but you're not that girl. Like, why are we waiting for him to get his strength back? Like, he's gonna come up and, like, do a fucking ninja kick or something. He's had a Glock the entire time? A full-ass gun the entire time. Didn't use it. I like him. I really like him. I actually really like him for that. That's actually hilarious. That's actually really hilarious.
I can't hurt you. I won't let anything hurt you.
So she knows what's happening and she is minding her business. That's how far minding your business takes you. I don't think it's, I mean, in a sense it is her fault, not this crazy lady's, but essentially it is the character that I can't remember her name anymore because I don't even think they said it more than 2 times. In a sense, it is your fault because you had, I'm gonna say confidently, 2 opportunities to kill that motherfucker. And you waited until he pulled a gun on you. You waited until he whipped that out of nowhere. He had one last bullet in and he decided to shoot her in the cheek. He wanted her to stay alive or something. Okay, never mind. Okay. He likes mutilating faces.
They're all dead. Get the hell away from me. I'm telling you, he knows I know, and he's gonna try and kill me.
How did he not hear all the gunshots? That's a lot of gunshots for you to not hear. The lady at the beginning of the film, I think either the sister or the crazy lady is going to be the mauled lady at the beginning of the film. The one that they had the interview with.
Is there kindness in you? Somewhere in your heart.
His face paint is eating though. Like it's been opaque the entire time. Not a single bit of skin shown.
Have you ever felt a mother's touch?
Mother's touch?
Spare her.
He's like, oh, you're crazier than I am. Take her back. I'm like worried he's gonna bite her. Ew. I literally thought that was a sausage. It's literally just his thumb. I thought he had a fucking I thought he had a sausage link or something and he was eating it. Oh my god. That thumb is crazy, dude. Ew. Why is it moving? How did it move? Cause why was it moving? Unless she's... Guys. She might be still alive. Guys. Dawn might be alive. She moved. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, why are they all naked? And why? What the fuck? Yeah, now I know what everyone was talking about when they were talking about this movie kind of like not only depicting such violence against women, which is like kind of to be known that there's going to be violence within a horror movie when you watch it. I'm not dumb, but if majority of what you're showing as shocking violence against bodies is towards women's genitalia, do I have to explain myself? Like, whatever, let's do another heart rate check-in. 112/83. I guess I'm back in a green zone because it turned orange at other numbers. So I guess I'm in the clear, guys. Oh, and now he's wearing the crazy lady's skin. Oh, he's wearing boobs. Somebody please help me! Oh, his pee-pee is out. I'd be like, put the suit back on. Like, stop fucking playing with me. Put the fucking clown suit back on.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, is he gonna mutilate the man's pee-pee? Is he gonna wear the man's penis? See, now you guys have me wishing for things that I don't really think that I would have wished before this. It's like, now I'm like, oh, I hope the guy gets his penis cut off. Like, I guess I have wished that before. Every girl has wished a man got his penis cut off before. It's fine. But, like, now you're making me wish weird things. I'm like, I hope the man's penis gets cut off and he wears it. Like, I'm just looking for equality. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for some equal treatment. Here. Come here. I'm getting a little spooked. Come here. Thank you, Bubba. Oh. Interesting. Okay. No, yeah, he got it easy. He didn't even get the big fucking knife on the side. I'm not saying that being decapitated is an easy way out. That's not at all what I'm trying to say. But also, the comparison of how he kills males versus how he kills females is something to be pointed out. Why is he wearing boobies and then just cutting off the head of this guy? Like, oh, it wasn't a wig, guys. I just got it. It wasn't a wig. It was someone's scalp. And the big shoe. Why do you guys do that? You stab and then you run away, and it's like you finally get them at a disadvantage. You finally get them somewhat. They finally don't have as much power over you, and you choose to put yourself yet again in another vulnerable position because you didn't have the guts to like give more than one stab, girl. And that's what happens when you're late to picking up your sister. That's what happens when you say, oh, yeah, I'm literally an hour away. I'll come and get you. What the fuck? What the fuck was on that chain? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What? Who the fuck who wrote the script that's like, let's have him whip her with this like pokey whip? I don't even know what it is.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Again, you need to bash that motherfucker's head in. Like, what? This is the fucking third time that you guys have let this guy sustain such minor injuries. Take that fucking whip with scissors and scalpels on it. Take the knife. What? I don't understand why we're just letting him just like sustain blunt force injuries. Take that fucking like trash can and bash his head in. Bash that head in.
Where is the assailant now?
I knocked him out. If this guy wakes up, we are not safe here. This guy is armed.
What do you mean if this guy wakes up? If I walked in on this motherfucker whipping this girl with like a long chain with scissors and scalpels on it, I'm not just bashing him on that head. I'm killing that motherfucker. Like, what are you talking about? Like, exactly. Like, that's what you're supposed to do when, like, you want to kill someone. Or when you want someone to stop. Like, you hit them multiple times. Using it to hit the lock instead of him is, like, so, like... Like, why are we we're tapping this guy one time and expecting him to be down? Why are we putting our face near the opening? Why are we getting so fucking close? Oh my fucking god. Yeah. Ew.
No, no, no!
He shot himself. He was eating her fucking face. You guys didn't see, I don't know if you saw it, but he was fucking eating her face. How are there 2 other movies then? He just shot himself. Like, are we gonna claim that he's some supernatural being? And all that for not even a good jump scare. It was so slow. I hate it. I hate it because it honestly could have scared me. It could have scared me really badly. But they didn't do it correctly.
Oh, and good luck with your interview tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning of the movie. That did kind of scare me. Let's check the heart rate one more time because that did kind of frighten me. Let's check it. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like that, and not even in the sense that it scared me. There are so many vital moments that it could have scared me. I will say, like, Every single moment that he pops up could have violently scared me, but since it was so, oh my god, guys, I'm in the red. It's fucking turning red. It's 150 over 142. I think I am kind of scared. Oh, maybe I am a little bit scared. I think it could have been scarier. At times when like they do have those jump scares, I think that like I think a very important part of jump scares is the pacing of it. I think their build up to them is fine, but that quickness of what they show is not scary enough. His face is very jarring, and I don't think that the fact that this is blinking red is so funny. Like, it's not enough to really ignite something within me that I think a lot of the past horror movies that I have done. What it's like, I'm also comparing it to like The Conjuring, which is like the jump scares and those are like really good. Did I expect this to be some grand horror movie that changed my outlook on horror? Did I expect it to be a little bad when we talk about violence and nudity and sexuality within movies? That overall impact on how we treat women in society and every day-to-day life is so real. And that can be said for a lot of different categories of movies, violent movies in general, movies that normalize other things. Like, it's a very big conversation around censorship and what we show in movies. So I'm not saying that it's a sole problem with this movie and this movie is so bad and so horrible, but it's just something that I'm interested in learning more about, because it does kind of set a prime example of strictly violence against women and women bodies, female genitalia and nudity along with it. And this is the first movie that I've seen of it that really depicts that in such a heavy light compared to the men that were being murdered in the movie as well. And I think that ignites a very interesting conversation, and I would love to know your thoughts on it. For anyone that has extended thoughts on it, I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see the uncensored extended version, you guys can go to my Patreon. There'll be a link at the top of the description. It's only $5 a month. Thank you guys so much for watching it with me. I hope my heart rate has gone down after watching the ending scene. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!